Here's another way to make a rectangle granny. We're going to start off with a slip knot. Put it on our hook. We're going to chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to join with the slip stitch into the first chain. And then we're going to work all of our stitches in this center ring. So we're going to chain up 2 or 3, whatever you need for your double crochets. We're going to make 2 double crochets in that center ring. Kind of shove them to the side. Then we're going to do chain 3 and 3 more double crochets, all in that center ring. We're going to have a lot of stitches in this center ring. So now we have 1, 2, 3 double crochets. We have chain 3 and we have 3 double crochets. Now we're going to chain 1. This is going to essentially be the side of our rectangle. Now we're going to do 3 double crochets. Then we're going to chain 3. Make 3 double crochets. Chain 3, 3 more double crochets, chain 1, we're going to do another 3 double crochets. So what we have so far is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shells, or 6 sets of 3 double crochets. We have 1, 2 chain 1 spaces, and we have 1, 2, 3 chain 3 spaces. Now we're going to make our last chain 3, because this is going to be a rectangle. It's going to have 4 sides, 4 corners. We're going to slip stitch in the top of the first chain of our beginning chain 3, or chain 2, whatever you used. We're going to also slip stitch in the next double crochet, and we're going to slip stitch in the next double crochet, and we're going to slip stitch in the first chain 3 space. That's going to be at our first corner. These are going to be corners, the chain 3 spaces. Doesn't look like a rectangle yet, but it will. Now we're going to make a corner. We're going to chain up. Let's get a little further, we're a little too close here. Chain up, work 2 double crochets, and push it to the side, chain 3, and 3 double crochets. Now we're going to chain 1, and we're going to make 1 shell in this chain 1 space from the previous round. 1 shell is 3 double crochets. Now we're going to chain 1 again, and we're going to make a corner in the chain 3 space. Corner is 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets, chain 1, and make another corner in the next chain 3 space, 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets, now we have, let's look at what we have so far. We have one side here, and then we have, this is our long side, and this will be our short side. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 corners made. In our next chain 1 space, we're going to chain 1. Next chain 1 space, we're going to make a shell, which is 3 double crochets. Chain 1, and then our next chain 3 space, we're going to make another corner. 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets, and we're going to chain 1 and join with a slip stitch in the top of our beginning chain. And you can see we're starting to look like a rectangle now. For our next round, we'll do just what we did before. Slip stitch over, slip stitch in that double crochet, slip stitch in the next double crochet, slip stitch in the corner, and we're going to work corners in each of our chain 3 spaces, and in each of our chain 1 spaces we'll work shells, and it'll be like that on every round. So we'll go up, chain up, 2 double crochets for our first shell, our beginning shell, chain 3, and work 3 double crochets in that same spot. Chain 1, in our chain 1 space we're going to work 3 double crochets. Chain 1, in the next chain 1 space, work 3 double crochets. Chain 1, and now we're at a chain 3 space, so we're going to work a corner, 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets, chain 1, there's a chain 1 space in our short side, so we're going to work 3 double crochets there, chain 1, and here's a chain 3 space, so we're going to work a corner there, 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets, chain 1. Here along the side we have chain 1 space, chain 1 space. We'll work 3 double crochets separated by a chain 1, 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets, chain 1. Here's another corner, our last corner. We'll work a corner there in a chain 3 space, chain 3, 3 double crochets in the same space, chain 1. Here's our chain 1 space, our final one. We'll work 3 double crochets in there. Chain 1, join with the slip stitch in the top of our beginning chain 3 or chain 2, whatever you used. Here's what our rectangle is looking like now. And as you go further, you just keep adding. Anywhere there's a chain 1, you're going to work a shell. Anywhere there's a chain 3, you're going to work a corner. Now if you find your piece is not working in the corners, if your corners are too wide, you can use chain 2 there. If they're too small, then you can do a chain 4, whatever. You can adjust this. Don't be afraid to make changes if you need to. Now if you want this beginning hole to be smaller, you can use an adjustable ring. You have to be careful that you still get your oval here to work your rectangles. Now if you look back now at what you did in the beginning, it might have been confusing when you were doing it the first time, but you can see now that you had your 2 shells separated by your chain 1, and that's going to be your sides, and you have your 2 that were separated by chain 3s, 4 chain 3s, there's one here, 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 and here, to be your corners. So you had your corners and your sides. And that's a rectangle granny.